Let's go to the third one. Number 3, chapter 3. That night, Caleb and I purged every malevolent ghost within 100 miles. The soul beads we harvested caused the lotuses of the Netherfalls to bloom overnight, and I basked in the abundance of their power. But within 2 days, that insatiable hunger clawed at me once more. With no ghosts left nearby to hunt, I nearly resorted to eating the lotuses I had just brought to bloom. I could do nothing but try to sleep, hoping to drift through the long, agonizing hours of starvation. But it hurts too much. It's not so much hunger as it's an unbearable emptiness, a void that feels as if something is gnawing away at my body, carving a hollow chasm into my very soul. I would give anything if only it would satisfy me.
My lord!
Sluggish, I look up and see several faces. Some are terrified, and others are stunned.
It hurts.
Not the baby. A creature weakly twitches in my hand, and I look. 5-5 dangles from my hand, and it stares at me. And on his cheek is a bite mark shaped like a crescent moon. Did I do that? I almost devoured 5-5?
What happened?
Nothing. Caleb. Caleb's eyes narrow, then he grabs 5-5 and throws him towards the other nether wardens.
Take him and leave.
I wasn't going to eat him. I didn't intend to. I don't know what's happening to me. My words frantically tumble out. Guilt and fear crash into me.
Are you okay?
That simple question intensifies my guilt. Clumsily wiping my face, I nod.
Don't worry. You did nothing wrong. It's simply your hunger. I'm at fault. I should have cared for you better.
One thing this man is going to do is that he will never blame you. He will never blame you. No, the issue is me. I'm so hungry. I even dreamt about devouring souls and mortals. My confession spills out into a trembling, broken mess. Am I turning into a monster?
Don't say that.
He hugs me and smooths out my hair one strand at a time.
Human children are ravenous when they grow. You're no different from them.
But you're not like me, and only ghosts crave human souls. Caleb, if I turn into a starving, vicious ghost, can you kill me in a gentle way? Caleb stiffens and his arms tighten around me. He speaks more softly.
Don't tell me you're so hungry that you can't think clearly. I'll be very upset if you say anything like that again.
His hand glides down my back. Cool, spiritual power flows into me.
I'll collect more soul beats for you. But it might take some time. Stay in Nether Falls. So long as you don't use your spiritual power, you'll recover. Be a good girl and wait for me.
As dramatic as that was, Caleb, you walk off the screen so good. A few days later, Caleb returned with a heavy haul of soul beads. My man. Sorry, I just imagine. It's like he's just out there day and night, slaying ghosts. I'm sorry. He's so dedicated. I love it. A few days later, Caleb returned with a heavy haul of soul beads. though he stayed only long enough to deliver them before departing once more. After several such journeys, the lotuses were reborn, nourished into a vibrant bloom by the steady flow of beads. Having finally feasted, my strength began its slow return. But watching Caleb tire himself for my sake sparked a fierce new resolve within me. I had to find a way to cure this strange affliction, or at the very least, find a means to suppress the hunger for good. Though Caleb insisted that I rest, I couldn't bear to remain idle. I wanted to do whatever I could to ease this burden. And so, I began to frequent the banks of the River of Oblivion, assisting the Nether Wardens by ladling out Oblivion dewdrops for the departed souls and seeing them off to the reincarnation dais. Then, one day, 3 souls dressed in bridal finery caught my eye.
2 months ago, Ghost appeared in a cavern near our village. It trapped us in black mist. And then it started devouring us.
Didn't your village have lotuses? Or something to keep it at bay?
I'm not sure. Our old home was destroyed by a flood, so the village chief had us move to a new location.
I see. The village moved, but the barrier lotuses didn't move with it. It's the perfect opportunity for that ghost. It's clever.
The ghost prefers young, beautiful women. So the villagers tied me up and sent me as an offering. They hoped it'd spare everyone else.
That thing said it wouldn't touch anyone if they sent it a bride every 15 days. And those fools actually believed it. They picked you because you had no parents to protect you. I planned to kill that ghost when I was sent, but...
Are parents any good? I still died in the end. They broke my father's legs. We were the poorest and easiest to bully. It doesn't matter anymore. At least I saw him before I died.
Who? Someone in your family?
her lover. Before devouring us, the ghost took on the form of the person we loved the most. Betrothed, lovers, anyone will do. It's so we wouldn't fight back.
To mimic other humans, this ghost is either exceptionally strong or hiding a powerful artifact. I'm starving. It's time to find my meal. When will the next one be sent to that ghost? "3 days from now, they're off for another maiden. I plan to wait for Caleb and deal with this matter together, but 2 days have passed, and he has still yet to return to Nether Falls. I can't keep waiting. If that ghost escapes, I'll have nothing to eat. Tonight's moonlight's cold and bright as a frozen sun. It illuminates a grim wedding procession on the mountain path. Four gaunt bearers carry a shabby bridal sedan. When I first saw this, I read it as sedan, and I was like, wait, what? Ancient China did have prototypes for cars, but anyway, four gaunt bearers carry a shabby bridal sedan with a wilted red flower. Muffled sobbing and struggling can be heard inside the sedan. I'm assuming it's sedan and not sedan, because it's like one of those things. Okay, you try to Google it, and all you see is sedans pop up, like the cars, but like it's like the little box, and like the people carry it, you know, for like old times, you know. It's like a box. There's like poles coming out of the bottom of the box, like horizontally. And there's like 4 guys holding those poles and carrying and walking like that. Ooh. I lift a curtain. There's a bride. Her hands and feet are bound, desperately struggling. Shh! Stop crying unless you want the ghost to appear sooner. Take off the bridal dress. I'll be the bride tonight. And don't return to that family of yours. I give her a lotus petal. Keep it. It should guide you elsewhere, so run as far as you can. She bows to me again and again, then she hesitates.
But if I run away, what will happen to you?
I'll be all right. I'm too busy figuring out how to wear this ridiculous pile of silk. I wave to signal her to leave. In this world, there isn't a ghost who's foolish enough to let their claws touch me. That's because we have like a 6'2" German Shepherd. Okay, what are the chances of us getting like a furry banner? Let me stop. No, seriously. Like, okay, look, we had a cat banner, but what if we just went full on furry? Like me. We just went full on furry. Like, Kayla could be a German Shepherd. Zane could be a Siberian Husky. What the heck would Silas be? Then again, Raphael's already given us fish with his up where they walk, up where they run. So, look, I don't... no, scratch that. I don't know what to do here. I still want Caleb to have cat ears and a tail. I'm bitter. I'm bitter. Not Catch 22. Yes, Cat Caretaker Part 2 win. Anyway, the Satan sways along the path for another hour. Then it's loaded into a small boat, which drifts into the cavern's depths. Everything is plunged into darkness. The energy belonging to a ghost coils like a sleeping beast, stirring silently in the shadows. Wrapped in suffocating layers of silk, the ceaseless jolting starts to annoy me. Do mortal brides always suffer like this when they're about to be wed? Yo, married women chime in. I rip the stiff veil off my face and toss it aside. If it wasn't for marrying someone you love, would a sane individual endure this? Contractually speaking, if I marry a woman, I'm required to be willing to die for her. So, yeah, to love is to be willing to suffer. It makes up for it. Anyway. Thinking of those brides, dragged through a misery and terror only to be wed to a ghost. Death would be too kind of a fate. It deserves worse. The boat shakes and slowly comes to a stop, wailing like a chorus of restless spirits. Wind traverses the caves connected to one another. The world beyond a Satan curtain is brightened. Firelight dances on the river as footsteps approach and stop at the shore. Should I sob dramatically? Pretend I fainted? What would be more convincing? Suddenly, a force yanks me from the Satan. I gasp before landing into a firm embrace. Caleb? Why are you? I recall the bride's words. No, this must be the ghost wearing my loved one's face to deceive me. But if the ghost picked Caleb, then my feelings must be embarrassingly clear. Even when danger is staring at me, embarrassment pricks my cheeks. I bite my lips and focus. If it can read the hearts of mortals, then of course it senses mine. It must be using a powerful artifact. I'll play along and try to find it. With that decided, I let tears well up in my eyes. Caleb, you're here for me. I knew you wouldn't let me marry that ghost. You're the only one I want. Artifacts are usually kept close. Clinging to his arm, I pretend to sob while secretly checking for anything that's concealed. Strange. His body doesn't have a ghost stench or a murderous intent. His scent is the same faint lotus fragrance that Caleb carries.
You want to marry me?
Maybe. Amused, he tilts my chin up, his eyes shimmer in the firelight and rippling water, where dark gloom mingles with light. But of course, you're the only person I love the most. Wait, what? Yeah, you're the only person I love the most, and I want to stay with you for a long, long time. Are you implying that I can't do that?
Then we're of the same mind. In this world, I love you more than anyone else.
I know his name is in quotations, but we're just going to, I gotta save it. I gotta save it. I gotta save it. I gotta save it. We gotta save these things. I steady myself. Despite knowing that he isn't my Caleb, hearing those words from a face still makes my heart flutter. Caleb moves his hand. Lanterns flare to life across the cavern to reveal a sea of red spider lilies.
Flowers, moon, heaven and earth as our witnesses. Everything for a good wedding is present.
Sir, I'm salivating. Sir, I'm salivating. I'm saving that one too. There's a reason these weren't saved in the first time around.
Tonight is perfect for us.
You know, can we marry Ghost Lub? Can we marry Ghost Lub? I'm all for that.
Hold on to me tightly. I'll treat it as your promise to stay by my side for a lifetime.
Without drawing attention, I drop a lotus seed from my sleeve while nodding and walking with him. The cavern has been formed naturally, yet it's breathtaking. The walls are reminiscent of cliffs, and stone arches curve overhead like frozen bridges. Patches of green light shimmer across the rocks. There are keen stars scattered along the walls. Caleb seems to believe that I'm a love-struck bride who adores him, and he's been surprisingly gentle. I slow my steps, and he matches my pace. Without saying a word, when I pretend to stumble and reach for his waist, he steadies me and holds me closer.
Careful now.
If you hear clanking, it's because I have a keychain on my phone. It has an Apple keychain and a cross keychain, and they kind of clank together and they hit my table. So if you hear that ever, it's just that. But I need to save this one.
Careful now.
Anyway, moving on. I believe my foot landed on something.
It's merely a rock. It's merely a rock.
You better ease my nerves, sir. Baby, calm me down. Careful. It's merely a rock. Yes, it's merely a rock. Anyways, let me stop. I'm sorry. I nod, but out of the corner of my eye, I see him turn the crushed bone beneath my foot into a cluster of spider lilies. The entire area must be part of his illusion. When I look up again, a chamber located deeper in the cavern has been transformed into a true wedding hall. Colorful banners, golden bells, scarlet silk draped across the ground, and candles carved into long. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm gonna pronounce it as long. And candles carved into long and fong, bathed in the space in warm, bright light.
I'm not well versed in mortal weddings, so I prepared what I could.
This is extravagant, but it looks less like a wedding and more like you just want to go down by the bank and the hanky-panky. When it both out
If
jumps.
it's too simple, I'll hold a grander ceremony for you at another time.
How can that be? Both of us are here. It's already perfect. A ghost staging his own wedding before eating a human? Is he a lonely widower? Caleb lifts one end of the red wedding. The wed. Caleb, do we both share a lisp? What's happening? Anyway. Caleb lifts one end of the red wedding ribbon and places it in my hand. He's holding the other end. Tinged with the scent of flowers, a sharp chill spreads through the air. A dangerous allure softens his features.
I don't believe in heaven and earth, and there are no parents to oversee our vows. The ceremony.
Caleb, we never have parents. Why must we place great significance on formalities? I'm marrying you. That's what matters. It'd be best if we finish this quickly. Besides, I refuse to let my first wedding be wasted on a ghost. He smiles before bowing to me with impeccable grace amidst candlelight and swaying flowers shadows. I'm caught off guard. I've only known him as an awe-inspiring and fearsome. I never thought he could be so composed, so poised. And the way his gaze softens, how he confidently carries himself and his movements. It's uncanny. Can a ghost truly imitate Caleb this well? Noticing my momentary daze, he steps closer, takes my hand, and lifts it to his lips for a gentle kiss.
Starting from this moment, we belong to each other forever.
This isn't good. I might actually believe everything he's doing is real. If I could, hey, Enfold. Stop that auto progression. Anyway. I saw you tap the screen. Yes, but it was still different. This isn't good. I might actually believe everything he's doing is real if I keep looking at his face. I try to come up with a distraction. Shouldn't we drink the nuptial wine?
We can enjoy it after. Following tradition, it must be brewed in the year of your birth. It shall age until the wedding night. Tonight was rather hasty. I don't want to give you anything that's less than flawless.
He says, not knowledgeable in the mortal customs, yet he carefully thought about this whole wedding thing. I lean in with feigned affection as I quietly use my spiritual power to probe with him. I didn't find any artifacts. Is he simply a strong ghost? That means his soul beat is delicious. This is better. Once he lowers his guard and attacks, I'll finish him in one strike. All of a sudden, he pushes me onto the bed. I'm stunned for a moment. What is he doing?
Why are you trying to hide?
Sorry.
Why are you trying to hide?
His voice actor is so good. Anyway. His breath gazes my ear, and the tip of his nose brushes against my neck.
We've forgone the vows and wine. But our wedding night shouldn't be done in a hurry.
He wants to eat me and take advantage of the situation? What remains of my patience dissipates, and spiritual power flares in my hand. Unfazed, Caleb crushes the spiritual power as if he broke a twig and lowers his head. Alarmed, I try to summon a weapon, but I soon realize my power is being suppressed. My limbs become weak.
Rushing only results in you being unable to enjoy yourself.
I love this song, by the way.
The night is long, and we have plenty of time. We can learn everything slowly.
That's right, quotations, Gaga quotations, Caleb quotations. This is my song too, hold on. I gotta have a dance break, I'm sorry. I love this song. He figured out that I'm not the bride and the villagers sacrificed. Sorry, he figured out I'm not the bride the villagers sacrificed. Stop pretending. You're only doing this so you can eat me, yes? I struggle quietly against my restraints, but I maintain a cold smile. Surrender yourself to me. I might keep a wisp of your soul, but if you try to attack me, I'll ensure you'll never reincarnate.
Is that so? Go on then. Or are you waiting for the barrier to form so it can swallow this entire cavern?
He holds up a lotus seed, the one I dropped earlier, and crushes it between his fingers.
What will you do next?
The evil spirit is stronger than I expected. However, I'm the lord of the Netherrealm. I refuse to die like a helpless fool. Even if it costs my life, your villainy ends today.
Enough. Don't make things worse for yourself.
The power I gathered is snuffed out. Then I feel a familiar spiritual power wrap around my ankle. It spreads throughout my body. It moves through me in an unhurried, deliberate pace. I look up in surprise, only to accidentally breathe in the fragrance of lotuses.
You still don't recognize me, even now. I'm upset, to be honest.
Boy, if you would stop playing. Gentle, familiar kisses trail down my neck and collarbone. I don't move, but then I realize it. I did not enjoy this part my first time playing. And so, because I was so angry and so suspicious, so the second round has given me everything I need. Our lips touch, and I taste a familiar warmth. Caleb was the one marrying me this whole time.